Ryan.
Ryan, don't leave us, Ryan. No.
Wait.
Ryan.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear. Wait.
You can't hear me?
I need to turn. No, I need to turn mine up.
You're up. I think you're 2, right? Yeah, you're 2. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, no, that's better.
That's better? Okay.
100%. 100%.
I'm so glad to know there's an audio cap
Good.
now. Good.
Right. You're doing the interview today, by the way. What? You're doing interviews again tonight.
I heard it was pretty bad. The Titans.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shirk Center for tonight's matchup between your Illinois Wesleyan Titans and your Carthage Firebirds. I'm Vince DiCasola.
And I'm Hayden Warfield. Man, I am excited for this match tonight. We have the two undefeated teams left in the CCIW ready to face off. This is like a title matchup right here.
It is. Both teams coming into tonight with undefeated conference records, as the Firebirds recently took down North Park in 3 sets.
Absolutely. We saw the Titans take down North Park about a week ago, a ranked team, so we know tonight's volleyball is going to be good. Yeah. This is also the Illinois Wesleyan's women's team has come in with a bit of fire lit under them. They are upset that they are not ranked yet after beating 2 ranked opponents. So they're looking to win this game and finally get themselves in the top 25 here in the nation. Yeah. Vince, what are we going to be looking for in the Titans tonight?
I believe tonight they just need to keep a solid blocking presence like they did for Milliken and North Park, as well as staying strong behind the service line. Those 2 things tonight will be key factors in which team's ever going to win tonight.
Absolutely. Also, Titans need to be aware of those tips. I saw Carthage practicing those roll shots, those tips a lot. They need to be ready and scrappy on defense, and that will ensure Titan victory. We're going to go to a quick break here on the Titan Sports Network, and we'll be right back for the start of this game.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
And we are back from that short commercial break here in the Shirk Center. Hayden, What do you think tonight both teams need to do to make sure they get this victory?
Well, for the Firebirds, they need to stay strong behind that service line, and they need to stay consistent. That is what has killed these past two ranked matchups for the Titans' opponents. They weren't consistent behind the service line, giving them 3 points. So in those tight sets, the Titans led by 3 and were able to clean it up. So that is going to be a huge factor. Another thing is going to be stopping that line shot from Alex Martinitis and Taylor French. We've been saying it all season long, and we're going to say it again tonight. That line shot is deadly. Firebirds, get out to that line, take that line, force them to swing cross, and let your libero take care of it.
I also believe some defenses the Titans have played run a rotational defense where they intentionally leave the line shot open for the middle back or the outside playing back row to take that ball down the line.
And we are getting ready here for the first serve. The team's getting back in their huddles, and the girls doing their traditional hype-up chant. Man, I love that chant. It never gets old. It always hypes me up.
It does.
Yeah. We're going to see the Firebirds in red tonight and the Titans in gray. They haven't sported the gray a lot this season.
They haven't. Don't they have green jerseys as well? The new with
new
no
sleeveless.
Sleeves. They have sleeveless jerseys, but they wear the sleeves.
Dude, I love those jerseys. I wish they would wear them more often. They're honestly my
I wish
favorite.
they would wear them at home. I feel like that those are really nice jerseys.
They are, dude. They're so sleek. The armbands have that like gradient that I love. It's so nice.
As well as the men's volleyball team getting black jerseys this year that we actually just came up with the design.
That's going to be awesome this year, man. I've been wanting to wear black on this court for so long. It's going to be so great to finally have it this season.
We have too many jerseys. We have 4 jerseys now.
You can never have too many jerseys.
That's true. Everyone should be getting bright colored shoes now.
What?
Everyone needs to get bright colored shoes.
Absolutely. Bright color pink. All right, we're going to go for some announcements here, and we'll be back.
And your Illinois Wesleyan Titans. At this time, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps and face the flag at center court as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Carthage. Number 2, Liv Carroll. Number 4, Katie Rowe. Number 9, Katie Boston. Number 14, Christina Manojlovic. Number 17, Ella Pettinger. Number 20, Devin Bell. And the libero, number 10, Jenna Damon. The Firebirds are coached by Leanne Ulmer, assisted by Sydney Kruger and Taylor Vanderjute. Titans. Number 3, Abby Erdman. Number 6, Taylor French. Number 12, Hannah Taylor. Number 14, Eleanor Palmer. Number 17, Alex Martinitis. Number 19, Morgan Harrington. And the libero, number 23, Cannon Boyd. Your Titans are coached by Kim Nelson Brown, assisted by Tyler Brown, Tony Gleva, Ryan Raycraft, Maggie Nelson, and Nicole Bing. Please welcome our officials this evening, Dan Riggs and Sharon Walker.
And we are off with tonight's match.
Let's go, baby. I'm excited. Red versus green. Green the good guys, red the bad guys. You know how this goes. Oh, this is going to be a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Also, shout out to former IWU men's volleyball alumni, Big Mike Anderson and Mike Eastman here in the crowd tonight to cheer on the Lady Titans. So great to have you guys back, especially Mike Eastman as the men's volleyball coach now.
As well as being on the road to becoming a scratch golfer.
Bang! Okay, Big Mike.
No, Mike.
Not Big Mike, my bad. Does Big Mike golf?
He does.
He does?
He tries to, yes.
He tries.
He's improved. He's improved.
Hey, that's what you asked for, you know.
They're nothing like me, but, like, they're okay.
If he can hit the ball, it's way better than I can do.
And we have Manojlovic back to serve for the Firebirds.
And here we go.
Picked up by Bartinitis. Bumped up to French by Erdman. French takes a swing down the line, and
that's what we said. That's what we said earlier. Don't give her that line. She took that line, and she just smashed it in the ground, and now there's a dent in the floor. Look at this replay. Boom. Beautiful line shot. And top spin serve from French.
And that just goes long. Ooh.
That's tough. She put some power on that one. You could tell she was going for it, and I respect it.
Mm-hmm. And now we have Damon back to serve for the Firebirds.
Damon. Here we go. Also, shout out to her shoe game. Those look like those Sour Patch Kid watermelons, and I love those things.
Tipped by Palmer and just missed, as there will be a point for the Titans right there. And now we have Cannon Boyd back to serve.
Palmer is deadly in the front row. She has that reach, and the Carthage defense wasn't ready for it. And here we go, Boyd.
And that's another missed serve, back to back.
This is uncharacteristic of the Titans to miss two serves.
Very uncharacteristic from the Titans right here.
They're probably trying to come out aggressive, which I like. You know, you want to come out aggressive at a team like this. Get their morale low so that you can just crush them for the next.
And now we have Bell back to serve. Picked up by Boyd. Set by Erdman. Back to Harrington. Harrington tips. Picked up by Damon. Back out to Rohe. Roe. My bad.
I have to say, great awareness there by Damon. She was right there behind, ready on that tip, setting up Roe for the perfect cross-court hit, and Bartinitis just couldn't dig it. Bell back to serve.
Picked up by Boyd. Erdman bumps it back up to Harrington. Harrington takes a swing. Picked up by Carroll. Bell back to Roe. And that is off the block. Point Firebirds.
That's 2 kills for Roe back-to-back. Bell's been sending her nice and high, making it easy for him. And you could see there from Harrington, they were trying to run that classic play where they bring the right side to the middle. It just didn't work out.
Bell back to serve. And that goes long as the Firebirds miss their serve. And that is a huge break for the Titans right there, as they needed to get out of that 2-point slump.
Absolutely. Shannon and Sophia Feeney checking in for the Titans. Great setter, and we saw some absolute cannons out of Shannon last week, so we'll be looking to see that again.
Picked up by Carroll. Bell back out to Carroll. Takes a roll shot. Picked up by Feeney. Boyd bumps it up to Bardenitis. Bardenitis takes a swing. Picked up by Damon. Bell back to Rohe. How do you pronounce the name? Cannot pronounce it.
There's a Roe-E and then there's a Roe-G, right?
Yeah, they're
little confusing. We'll get it down. Yeah.
Another point for the Firebirds right there.
Katie Roe back to serve. And into the net.
I believe that was Cassidy Stahl.
That was
Not
Stahl.
Roe. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My apologies, Cassie Stahl.
And now we have Bardenitis back to serve for the Titans.
Bardenitis had 6 aces last game. We're going to be looking to see some great serves out of her again.
Picked up by Milovic. Back to Carroll. Picked up by Feeney. Bump set from Boyd to French. French tips it over the block and touched by Bell, and it goes into the bleachers.
What a great tip by French. That was great awareness of the court. Little too out in front of her, so she just tips it perfectly, and they just can't get it. Point Titans as we are even here in the Shark Center.
And that is in the net. I think you may have jinxed that as you talked about her aces from last game.
You know what I think it is, Vince? I think it's the chair. We swapped chairs today. This chair, whoever calls the serve, jinxes it. That's the thing. We just need to switch chairs. I think that's what's going to need to happen.
And we have number 6, Danielson, back to serve. Great serve. Over past Bardenitis. And just into the net.
That
is very oops, sorry, I'll let you speak. Very uncommon mistake right there.
Absolutely. That is a mistake the Firebirds cannot afford. That is a free point, basically. And to mess that up and throw it in the net, that is something you can't afford when going against a team like the Titans.
Teller back to serve. Just over the net. Bell, one-handed set. Picked up by Feeney. Teller bumps it back to French. Takes a rip.
What a shot!
Great shot.
Oh, my gosh. That came out of nowhere, dude. Let's look at that replay. I mean, wow. Teller with the dick set and just an absolute smash cross court.
Teller to serve, picked up by Stahl. Back to Carroll. Carroll takes a swing right back at the Titans.
And Carroll just says, nah, I'm going to do it this time. What the heck? Dang, Carroll. Okay.
As Carroll will be going back to serve. Something that's also we rarely see here in the Shark Center as well as in women's volleyball at this level is a 5-1 setter. So the setter playing front row. Don't really see many teams doing that. And Carroll serves it right into the net as early point Titans.
Absolutely. Just like you said, the 5-1 is so rare in the women's game because usually you want it outside or right side, someone with a long reach blocking, and typically you don't see that in setters. But hey, it's working for the Carthage Firebirds. So
they're undefeated in conference play. It's working.
Exactly.
Urban back to serve as Urban and Harrington check back in. Picked up by Damon. Bell back up to Milovic, and that is just a tight set.
And Point Titans, that gives them an extension to their lead as they lead 9-7 here in the Shark Center. Still a close game, though. This set could still go to anybody as Erdman's back to serve.
Erdman with the serve. Picked up by Stahl. Bell bumps up to Carroll in the back row. Carroll takes a swing and just goes long.
Just long. Those hitting errors, I think, are going to decide the match today. Both teams are being pretty similar percentage behind the service line, but these hitting errors is what's separating the Titans and the Carthage.
Picked up by Carroll. Bell back to Manojlovic. Good block by Palmer. Bell back to the middle. Power tip up by Erdman. Set by Boyd. French with the swing. Picked up by Damon. Bell bumps it up to Manojlovic. She takes a shot. Boyd with the pickup. Erdman back out to French. French takes a swing, and what a touch by Damon. But that was not near the court as French would pick up another kill.
Bro, Damon looked like she did a backflip there. I'm not going to lie. That was just a great hit by French. Damon diving for it, just can't get to it. And Carthage calls a timeout. We're going to go to a break here on IowSports.com with 12 Ounce Sports, and we'll be right back.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program. Double major and play a sport. Do an internship and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
And we are back from that short commercial break here at the Shirk Center as the Titans take a commanding 4-point lead over the Firebirds. And Hayden, what do you believe both teams need to keep doing as well as make some adjustments to?
All right, so for the Titans, they just need to take a breath behind the service line. They're performing well in every other aspect of the game. It's just their service errors. They've had a few uncharacteristic service errors coming out of them. If they can fix those up, they're going to be golden. On the Firebirds side, got to clean up these hitting errors. It's what's separating them from the Titans right now. If they can clean it up, they are a force to be reckoned with.
Picked up by Carroll, and that's an overpass, and French takes a swing.
French barely looked like she swung at that. She just, tapped it off the hands of, who was it? Carroll.
Bell,
the
setter. Setter's up front right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Running that 5-1.
Served by Erdman, picked up by Carroll. Bell to set to Boston. Boston takes a swing, and boom.
Dang, that was a great swing. Quick connection in the middle, just leaving the defenseless. Oh, man.
We have number 14, Manojlovic, back to serve for the Firebirds. Picked up by Barnidis. Erdman bumps up the French. French tips it down the line and just goes out as Carroll follows it to the line.
Oh, man. Uncharacteristic of French to hit it out on the line shot, but she looked like she was going for the tip, just couldn't hit it.
Manojlovic back to serve for the Firebirds. Picked up by Barnidis. Bumps it back out to French by Erdman. She takes a shot. Picked up by Damon. Boston sets it up to Rowie. Good pickup. Erdman bumps it up to Barnidis. Barnidis takes a swing and just out.
Oh! Literally by a hair, that was out. That
was out. Wow. That was close.
That's the perfect spot to aim for, too. No Carthage defense there. That's what you want.
Manojlovic back to serve. Picked up by Boyd. Erdman with the set to French and just long. As there was a net call, I believe.
Yes, a net call on the Carthage Cardinals.
Number 9, Katie Boston.
And French will go back for her iconic topspin.
French with the serve. Picked up by Carroll. Bell sets Rowie. Picked up by Erdman. Bumped out by French. Barnidis takes a swing and just long. Just long.
Man, these hitting errors by the Titans are giving the Firebirds just free points to catch up. The Firebirds haven't really made any plays. It's just the hitting errors on the Titans side.
Damon back to serve. Picked up by Boyd. Erdman up to Palmer. Palmer takes a shot. Good pickup by Carroll, but just long.
Great hit there as Cannon Boyd will go back to serve.
As Palmer checks out, Teller checks in.
Ooh. Hey, now we'll be looking to see some great front row plays from Teller.
Boyd with the serve. Picked up by Carroll. Bell out to Rowie. Good block, and that is in by Teller.
Beautiful. We called it. Teller and Harrington got out for that block, and they positioned their hands perfectly to hit that ball right over to the Carthage side.
Boyd back to serve. Short serve. Picked up by Pettinger. Out to Rowie. Picked up by French. Erdman with the set. Back to Harrington. Harrington takes a shot and just goes over the net.
Wow. What a spot. Off the net like that was crazy.
And another timeout from the Firebirds. Also, I'm sorry for the mispronunciation of number 17, Ella Pettinger. Not Ger.
Absolutely. We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back here on iWaSports.com with And we are back here in the Shirk Center for this CCIW matchup between the Illinois Wesleyan Titans and the Carthage Firebirds, the two undefeated teams left in the conference. It's a great night here to be in Bloomington. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream at home. And we have Cannon Boyd back to serve.
Boyd back to serve for the Titans. Picked up by Manojlovic. Good pickup by French. Urban with the hands. Back to Harrington. Harrington takes a shot. Picked up by Carroll. Bell with the set back to Roy. Oh, and that should be a net call on Harrington right there. She tried to jump back up, but her hand just got caught.
Yep, and that is a Carthage Firebirds point as Devin Bell goes back to serve.
Bell back to serve for the Firebirds. Serve picked up by Boyd. Urban sets up the front to the back row. French takes a shot. Good pickup by Bell. Manojlovic bumps it up to Rowie. Rowie free balls over. Picked up by Boyd. And great set by Urban to Harrington. And Bell just could not keep that ball in. But great touch on that dig.
And that is that connection we've been waiting to see between Erdman and Harrington. When they connect, it is powerful. Watch this. Cross court, right off the hands of the defense. They can't get it. What a play by the
Feeney and
Titans.
Shannon in for Harrington and Erdman as Feeney takes a serve. Good pass by Damon.
Dang.
Free ball by Manojlovic. Shannon with the quick ball up the middle, and Damon could not get it, as that will be another point for the Titans.
And there is Kaylin Shannon, the cannon, absolutely pounding the ball to the middle of the court.
As Feeney is back to serve. Picked up by Manojlovic. Back out to number 4.
Beautiful line
wow,
shot.
What a shot.
Sheesh.
I was looking at the sheet. I forgot her name. I'm trying to remember the pronunciations, and I look up and I see. Oh, wow. That was
Bang. That was beautiful. That sneaked right past the block.
It did. Stall back to serve. Picked up by French. Boyd bumps it up to Bardenitis. Bardenitis takes a swing, and that goes long.
And uncharacteristic of Bardenitis to send it long like that. She'll go back to receive this serve from Jenna. No, not Jenna Damon.
Cassidy Stall.
Checks in. Yeah.
Stall with the serve. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney with the set to Bardenitis. Bardenitis takes a down line. Oh my gosh, shot down the line. Set over by Bell, and what a spot from Bell.
Great court awareness by Bell. Phenomenal spot. I mean, literally perfectly into the corner.
Also, you got to give credit to the block right there. Carroll and Pettinger for giving the block and slowing that ball down, as that serve will be going long from Stall.
And Bardenitis will go back to serve. But absolutely, you're so right. The block was set up perfectly, so they had to tip it over, and Bell could just send it right back to an unaware Titan defense.
Bardenitis back to serve. And that is just out, as it's been very uncharacteristic from the Titans back there at the service line.
Absolutely. Lots of errors coming out of both sides. We're going to be waiting to see some great service plays, because usually the Titans are a threat behind the service line.
And Danielson checks in for the Firebirds as she'll be serving. And that is just long.
For those of you at home watching, missed serves are such a momentum killer in volleyball. And momentum in volleyball is everything. It's what gets you on the run. It's what gets you 4 points in the lead to take a set. Missed serves like that are just deadly.
Served by Teller. Picked up by Stahl. Bell back to Carroll. Carroll took a shot. And what a block from French.
Oh my goodness. That was straight down. That was beautiful. Perfectly set up. Watch this sweet replay right here. It was a great set, a great hit, but French was just in a perfect spot.
Teller with the serve. Picked up by Damon. Bell sets Manojlovic. Great up by Feeney. Teller sets Shannon. Shannon puts it up to the setter. Damon back out to Manojlovic. Manojlovic goes deep. French picks it up. Feeney back out to French. French takes a shot off the block of Boston, and that will be another point for the Titans.
Great tool kill off the block right there. The set looked a little low, but French read it well, sent it into the hands of the blockers. It pounced perfectly off and out.
Served by Teller. Up by Bell. Manojlovic goes deep. Teller keeps the ball alive. Picked up by Carroll. Bell out to Manojlovic. She takes a shot, and that just goes in. Barely nicked the line.
Manojlovic, what a phenomenal cross shot. That's what we saw during the warm-ups, and that was amazing. Manojlovic, props to you for that hit.
As we have Carroll back to serve for the Firebirds. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney sets Palmer. Picked up by Manojlovic. Bell takes a shot. Picked up by Barnidis. Bell takes another shot and goes right through the block of French, as that'll be a point Firebirds.
And that is what we want to see from the Firebirds every time there's an overpass. Just straight back in and down.
Carroll back to serve for the Firebirds.
Firebirds trailing by 4.
Picked up by Barnidis. Feeney bumps up to Shannon. Shannon takes a shot. Picked up by Carroll. Damon back up to Manojlovic. And just into the net, as that would be point Titans.
Great point for the Titans. Harrington and Erdman will check back in. And the Titans 2 points away from taking this first set here in the Shirk Center. As Taylor French's little brother, Frankie, dances on the sideline.
Erdman with the serve. Picked up by Carroll. Overpass by Carroll, and French finds a deep corner as she narrows the set to 1 more point.
Now that is what you like to see on overpass. Just an absolute smacker to the corner. I loved every part of it.
Erdman back to serve. And that just goes deep as Damon follows it to the line.
You think she's related to Matt Damon?
I don't know.
Like, dude, how cool was that if, like, Matt Damon's your uncle or something? Like, you can say my uncle has been to space and lived on Mars and grew potatoes.
Manojlovic with the serve. Barnidis over as it's picked up by Rowie. Back out to Carroll. Carroll takes a shot, and that goes deep.
And that is Titans' set 1 victory, 25-19. A lot of errors from both sides. No one really getting the momentum. And Titans, and we'll be looking to see the cleanup from both sides here in the second set. We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back here on iWooSports.com with 12 Ounce Sports.
Thanks to our students from Bent Elementary School for coming out to cheer on the Titans.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
We'll open up the second set here in the Shirk Center with Abby Erdman back to serve. Erdman with the serve, picked up by Carroll. Bell sets it up to Rowe. Picked up by
Great dig.
Boyd. Bumped up by Erdman. Free ball over by French. Picked up by Boston. Back out to Rowe. She takes a shot down the line, and what a shot.
Dang, that was a hit.
I believe from up here, it looked like she was going cross court, but she just turned her shoulders last second. Let's look at the replay real quick.
Look at this. Great set.
Yeah,
out.
wow. It looked like she was going cross right there.
She faked out that defense so perfectly.
We have Damon back to serve. Her serve picked up by Barnidis. Erdman puts out to Barnidis in the back row. She takes a shot, and that just hits the back end line, as that would be a point for the Titans.
That's what we just talked about at the break. Titans needing to clean up their hitting game, and that is a perfect placement from Alex Barnidis.
And we have Taylor French back to serve for the Titans.
One of the only top spinners in the CCIW.
Picked up by Carroll. Bell back up the row. She takes a shot. Picked up by Boyd. Bumped up by Erdman. Up to French. She's going to swing back row, and that just goes in again.
Beautiful spot hitting that sideline. Wow. The Titans came out of that first set ready to play. Gosh dang. Also, shout out to the lacrosse team for making an appearance tonight, along with the IWU tennis team. It's great to have you guys supporting our Titans.
French with the serve and hits the top of the net and will not go over.
Saw her being aggressive there, looking to get a lower serve just over the net, but just too far in there, sadly.
Bell will be back to serve. Picked up by Boyd. Erdman sets Palmer. Palmer goes deep. Good touch by Bell, but not just high enough for the Firebirds to keep control of it. Point Titans. As we have Boyd back to serve. Picked up by Carroll. Bell with the set. Back to Rowe. Down the line. Picked up by Boyd. Erdman sets Barnidis. Barnidis takes a shot, and that's a good block by Pettinger and Rowe.
That was just set up beautifully by Carthage. Boyd had a phenomenal dig. The block was right there, and Boyd couldn't get back up for a second time.
As Cassidy Stahl will check in and serve for the Firebirds. Picked up by French. Erdman says Teller. She tips it over. Good pickup by Damon. Bell back out to Manojlovic, and she tools it off the block of Harrington, as that would be another point for the Firebirds.
Great tool. We've been seeing a lot of tools tonight. I think there's been more tools than there has been just straight up kills.
I believe so.
For those of you who don't know what a tool is, it's when a hit goes off the blockers of the hands of the blocker and goes out.
And that serve will go along from Stahl, as Feeney and Shannon will check in for the Titans.
Back out for the Titans. Feeney will serve.
Sophia Feeney back to serve. Good pickup by Damon. Bell up off the block of Barnidis to Pettinger. It's like what we said earlier. I believe both teams are definitely doing what we said to get better at right off the rip.
Absolutely. We've just seen a lot more energy from both sides, a lot more aggressiveness, especially on the Carthage side, and it's what has them up by one right now. They're taking hard swings, but also smart swings.
Served by Danielson, picked up by French. Feeney says Teller, and that is, wow.
Dang. Let's look at that replay. That was a pretty hit right here. Look at that, set up perfectly by Feeney. Teller has wide open straight, and she just dents the ground. I mean, wow, what a play.
Barnidis back to serve. Just over the tape. Stahl picks it up. Teller swings, and it hits the back of the court, as that will be another Titan point.
Back-to-back kills for Hannah Teller. Transfer in for the Titans this year. Has made a name for herself in the front row.
Barnidis with the serve. Up by Manojlovic. Bell back out to Carroll. Carroll down the line, picked up by Boyd. Feeney up to French. French tips it over, picked up by Manojlovic. Bell with the set, back up to Carroll. Carroll takes a shot, and that is blocked by French as no one was there to cover.
Great block. That is exactly what we want to see out of the Titans. This great defense on the pins, making Carthage set their middles, which they have barely done all game long.
Bar Knights with a serve. And that is just long.
And that will be a point Carthage.
Carroll back to serve for the Firebirds. Picked up by Barnidis. Feeney out to French. French off the head of Boston.
What
as
a
that
great
is
swing.
long.
Dang, look at this replay right here. Great setup off the head, and it just goes sailing into the crowd.
Teller with the serve, picked up by Damon. Bell with the dump. Teller picked up by Teller. Feeney bump sets it up to Shannon. Shannon takes a shot off the block of Boston, and that is another Titan point right there.
And Titans really getting their act together hitting wise. They haven't missed yet as Teller back serve.
It's number 23, Ava Neuschwander, checks in for Boston. Served by Teller, picked up by Carroll. Bell out to Manojlovic, picked up by Feeney. Teller with the back bump set to French. French takes a shot, picked up by Manojlovic. Bell back to Manojlovic. She takes a shot. Great up by French.
What a dig.
Up by Palmer. Barnice takes a swing. And picked up by Stahl in the back row. Bell up to Neuschwander. Picked up by French. Feeney with the bump set to Barnice in the back row. Picked up by Stahl again. Bump set up to Carroll from Bell. Roll shot over. Feeney takes the first ball. Set by Teller. Shannon takes a shot off the touch. Great up by Carroll. Bell out to Manojlovic. He takes a shot. Great touch by Teller.
Great save by Barnitis.
And French cannot get there in time as that rally was beautiful from both sides.
What a rally. Like, that was some volleyball right there. Some great hits from both sides. It was phenomenal. And shout out to Alex Barnitis getting that ball back up. It didn't end up in a Titan point, but that's some hustle right there, and that's what we like to see.
Manojlovic back to serve. Picked up by Barnitis. Feeney bumps up to Shannon. Shannon swings. Great touch from Damon as that just goes long as Kaylin Shannon will pick up a kill right there.
Great spot by Shannon, and Harrington and Erdman will check in.
Erdman and Harrington do check in. I am a little surprised. I really wanted to use the donut shop line for the past set and 17 points played here, but we haven't used it yet. Hopefully we use it soon.
Both teams doing a good job covering that spot.
Erdman, the serve, picked up by Manojlovic. Up to Rowie. Great up by Barnitis, and just could not get there.
Everyone on the court diving, but that's just good placement. I mean, you can't. It's hard to dig when you place the ball perfectly like that.
Especially with number 4, Katie Rowie. She swings crossbody all the time, so you never know where she's going to swing. Pick up by served by Damon. Erdman sets it over. Picked up by Boyd again. Palmer sets it up to Barnitis. Great up by Carroll. Bell sets it up to Rowie, and that just goes long.
Great defense by the Titans there. That's what we've been wanting to see all night long.
Also, great set from Palmer to Barnitis in the back row. That is a middle's dream right there.
That's crazy. You don't often see middle set like that, but when they get it, oh my goodness, it is a play to witness.
French back to serve. Carroll with the pass. Bell with the dump, and no one's home.
What the heck?
And I spoke it into existence. It went into the donut shop.
The donut shop is open, ladies and gentlemen. We got a volleyball game going on.
As Bell is back to serve. And that goes just long. As a great dump from the setter right there. I can't find the word right now.
Kill? Setter dump?
No, oh my gosh. Cannot find the word.
Finesse?
No.
Trickery?
The momentum, that's what
Momentum, there it is.
Momentum has just been shot. As Boyd serves it right into the net.
Dang. Lots of service errors from both sides. No one's really getting ahead behind the service line, and usually that is the deciding factor here in a game like this.
As Cassidy Saul will check back in and serve. Saul to serve, picked up by Boyd. Erdman up to Teller. Good block from Pettinger. Back up to French. French takes a shot off the net. Good pick up by Bell. Stahl bumps it up to Carroll. Carroll takes a shot up to Erdman. Erdman takes the first pass. Boyd up to Barnitis. Barnitis off the block. Good up by Stahl. Bell back out to Manojlovic. He takes a shot. Good up by Boyd, but a net call was called on, I believe, on number 19, Morgan Harrington.
I believe so, too. And the Carthage Firebirds 1 point away from tying it up here in the second set.
And Stahl back to serve. Good up by Boyd. Erdman back to front to the back row. She takes a roll shot. Good up by Damon. Bell throws it back to Carroll. And off the hands of French, as that will be another point for the Firebirds. As we have a tie ball game here.
And that's what you like to see. Two undefeated teams head-to-head looking for that lead. This is going to be a match.
Stahl with the serve. And that goes deep. As Boyd follows it to the line, and that is a great run from the Firebirds there as they brought that deficit only to 1 now.
Yeah. Man, no momentum from either side. They are going 1 for 1. We'll be looking for Feeney to change that around as she's been a phenomenal serve for the Titans.
Feeney with the serve, picked up by Damon. Bell bump set back to Manojlovic. She takes a shot, goes deep, and that is out.
Another point for the Titans, extending their lead to 2 here in the Shirk Center.
As Feeney's back to serve. She goes deep, and that just hits out.
Wow.
That was a close serve.
That is by a hair.
As Danielson will check in the serve. Up by French. Feeney back to Barnitis. Barnitis takes a swing off the hands of Carroll as she will, as I believe is number 23, Neuschwander was in the net.
And that's a point. Titans and Barnitis will go back to serve.
Pettinger back on for Carthage. Barnitis.
Pettinger checks back in for the Cardinals. Our Firebirds.
Barnitis with the serve picked up by Stahl. Up to Neuschwander. Great up by Barnitis. Feeney sets it up to Shannon. Shannon takes a shot off the block. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney back out to French. She takes a shot off the block of Neuschwander and Carroll, and that is out off the block. Point Titans.
Great hit by Taylor French, and that's what we want to see out of this Titan offense. I have to give props to the Firebirds. They have not been giving French and Barnitis easy shots. They're making them work for this.
Picked up by Manojlovic. Bumps up to Manojlovic. He free balls it over. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney sets Teller. Tipped. Good up by Bell. Bump set by Carroll. Up to Manojlovic. She takes a shot. Picked up by Boyd. Setter dump by Feeney. Great up by Damon. Bumped up to Manojlovic. She takes a shot off the block. Boyd with the pickup. Feeney out to French. French with the power tip. And wow, Carroll goes with the block it.
Wow.
Jumps right up again, puts it straight down. Point Firebirds.
That is a great defensive play from Carroll. Look at it. Off her hands, puts it right back down, and Boyd can't get to it.
Carroll will be serving. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney with the set to Teller, and Teller right into the top of the net. Point Firebirds.
16-15 here in the Shirk Center. This set is a tight one.
Carroll with the serve. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney with the one-handed set to Teller. Good up by Damon. But no one was there. Point Titans. What a set from Feeney right there. Going up with one hand and setting Teller to get the swing off. Very hard thing to do as a setter.
Difficult indeed. She pulls it off.
Teller with the serve. Short serve picked up by Carroll. Manojlovic bumps it up to Bell. Bell's going to take a swing, and that just goes long. Great follow from Barnitis.
Absolutely.
And the Firebirds take, I believe, their first timeout of the set.
We're going to go to a quick break here and we'll be right back here on the iWooSports.com with 12-ounce sports. And welcome back to the Shirk Center, ladies and gentlemen, here for set number 2 between the Firebirds of Carthage and the Titans of Illinois Wesleyan University. We have seen this game go back and forth, but the Titans are managing to just stay on top. We're going to see if the Titans can close out set number 2.
Teller with the serve. Picked up by Carroll. Bell out to the middle of it. She takes a shot down the line. And Joe goes right through the block of Shannon.
That was a great shot by Manojlovic. She put it perfectly into the block and let it waterfall down on the Titans side. Great, smart hitting.
And she will be back to serve. Passed up by Boyd. Feeney with the hands up to French. French takes a shot down the line.
Perfect to the corner. That is what we've been waiting to see out of French. A nice line shot, and she finally gets it.
As well as that set, it was an inside set for French, and she took full advantage as the block was on the inside of her. So she had daylight down the line.
Oh, absolutely. You leave someone daylight down the line, it's a kill every time.
Urban with the serve, picked up by Damon. Bell up to Neuschwander as she gets it.
Wow. And Neuschwander finally getting involved here and putting it perfectly in between the Titan defense. That's what we talked about at the break. We want that Carthage middles getting involved.
Pettinger is back in. Picked up by Barnitis. Erdman back to Palmer. Right through the block. Zoe.
And Eleanor Palmer getting points on the board for the Titans. It goes into the block and down onto the Carthage side.
A very great choice from the setter, Erdman, right there. As she flicked it back across the court where there was only one blocker. I think everyone thought it was going to the outside.
Absolutely. She just misdirected them.
Up by Carroll. Dump by Bell. Off Boyd. That is another dump kill from Bell.
Bell has been deadly with those dumps this far. First one right to the donut shop. The second one off the hands of Boyd.
As she will be behind the service line to serve. And that just goes long.
And now Titans at the service line, 21-18, 4 points away from set 2 victory.
Boy with the serve, picked up by Carroll. Bell with the set, and that is blocked by Hannah Teller.
Beautiful block by Hannah Teller, right to the middle. That is what we like to see at a Titan defense.
And the Firebirds will take their second and final timeout of the set.
The Titans starting to get the Firebirds on the rope. We'll see if they can finish it out after the break here on iWooSports.com with 12-ounce sports.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
We Will Rock You is playing in the stands, ladies and gentlemen, as it is 22-18 for the Titans here in the Shirk Center. We are looking for the Titans to close out this set and go up 2.
Boyd with the serve. Picked up by Manojlovic. Over the net, Bardenitis puts it straight down.
Beautiful tip by Bardenitis on that overpass. Just puts it right behind the defense. Look at this replay. Overpass is going over. Bardenitis taps it, and the defense can't get to it.
As number 3, Detweiler will be checking in for Bell.
And here we go.
Good up by Manojlovic. Picked up by Detweiler. Free ball over by Manojlovic. Picked up by Bardenitis. Up to Harrington. Great up by Detweiler.
Wow.
Up by Boyd. And, oh, what a crazy play, honestly.
That was...
I didn't know who to say, but the ball was just over the net.
It was anyone's ball. Like, also, shout out to Detweiler. Like, how did she get that up?
That was a good up.
She, just got her fist under it. Look at that. It's going over all over the place.
I don't know if it was going over or not.
Yeah.
Stahl with the serve. Picked up by Boyd. Great pass by Boyd. Oh, center dump was not high enough, as that would be called for 4 contacts.
Erdman trying to get that over, but just can't. And it is now 23-20. The Carthage Firebirds sneaking in here.
Stahl back to serve. Picked up by Bardenitis. Erdman with the hands. Back to Harrington. Harrington takes a shot off the block and goes right to the middle of the court. Point Titans.
Great shot on the right side there from Harrington. Right to the middle of the court. No defenses there. Look at this. Erdman sets it out in between the block, in and down.
As this will be set point for the Titans as they have a commanding 4-point lead.
Here we go. Feeney.
Good picked up. Out to Manojlovic off the block for a point. Firebirds.
She got a great swing on that ball. It was a bit of a short approach, but she got a lot of power on that. And just boom, right in between the block.
Pick up by French. Feeney with the set to Bardenitis off the block of Carroll as that just goes right out. As the Titans will take set number 2, 25-21 here at the Shirk Center. And we will now be going to a commercial break in between sets here at IWU Sports and 12 Ounce Sports.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
Go behind the scenes of Titan Athletics with Titan Table Talk, hosted by Tommy Gilbert. With interviews from coaches as well as student athletes, get to know Titan Athletics like never before. A new episode with new guests is posted every Tuesday at 4 p.m. on YouTube, SoundCloud, WESN, and IWUsports.com/podcast. Thank you for listening.
When competition for the best jobs is fierce, how do you set yourself apart? Experience? An education? Yes, but not just any education. At Illinois Wesleyan, we prepare graduates who break through the noise, who run the boardroom, the classroom, the lab, the stage. The best college for jobs in Illinois is right in your own backyard. Reach further, dream bigger, and break through at Illinois Wesleyan University.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center, ladies and gentlemen, here on Wing Wednesday. And it is Mental Health Awareness Night here for the Titans, handing out those blue brain stress balls. Those are so helpful for studies. So if you're here tonight, make sure you're getting one of those. Our broadcasting team trying to signal Signal Bryce Williams to get one. Oh, and he finally throws one up here. These blue brains are popular among the students. The students at Illinois Wesleyan are so fortunate to have so much to support them here as they go through the stressful life of a student. So thank you to Illinois Wesleyan University and Counseling Consultation Services for all you guys do. We really appreciate you, and we are so glad you're here. And the whistle is blown here as we get ready for set number 3 here in the Shirk Center. So far, the Titans have led both sets, but we'll be looking to see Carthage come back out and get their middles more involved, get more hits. And we'll be looking for the Titans just to keep being aggressive, keep getting those swings as they're looking to finally get ranked.
So I have not been talking. I've been trying to get this blue brain, this toy they've been throwing out here at the game.
Hey,
Finally got one.
Dude, those things are so nice to play with when you're just like in class or doing homework and you just need something to fidget with. That is like, it is prime. It is amazing. Remember what's at stake here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. These are the last 2 undefeated teams in the CCIW. Whoever wins this game, almost certain to take the CCIW title. And it looks like no lineup changes from either side. They're going to both sides starting with their individual starters.
Back to serve to open set number 3, Christina Manojlovic.
And Manojlovic back to serve to start this third set. Picked up by Boyd. Urban pushes it back to Bard. Nice in the back row. She takes a shot. Good up by Manojlovic. Belt up to Roy. And just off Bard Nice's platform, as that will be a Firebird point to start this third set.
Great start out for the Firebirds here. And the Titan defense goes back to receive.
Manojlovic back to serve again. And just goes long.
Great read by Cannon Boyd there, following the ball out as it just a hair over the line.
French with the serve. And that is an ace for Taylor French. I believe, is that the first ace of the game for both teams?
That is the first ace of the game coming out of Taylor French. What a great serve.
She will take another serve here from Titans. And that is in.
Back-to-back aces for Taylor French, and that's what we've been waiting to see behind the service line. What a great serve.
Can she make it a turkey? Can she go?
She can make it a turkey.
Back?
Come on, she's got this right here. She's looking calm. She's looking collected. Here's the toss.
And that's a turkey.
It's a turkey!
It's a turkey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor French has the turkey. 3 ace serves back to back to back.
And that will be a timeout taken here by the Firebirds. This is a very early timeout, especially when you're down 2-0.
Absolutely. Firebird smart, though, not letting Wesleyan get that momentum. We're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back here on IWU Sports. And welcome back to the Shirk Center, ladies and gentlemen, as we just saw Taylor French with the turkey. 3 aces in a row. We'll be looking for ace number 4.
Quad?
Is
that what it's called, like in bowling? I don't know.
I don't know if it's a quad or if it's like
is there a saying for that?
Extra turkey?
I don't know, but I consider that an ace.
And Bardenitis hits it down!
I would consider that an ace. It's a point, automatic.
Pretty much.
I would consider that an ace.
That's pretty much an ace right there. Great swing by Bardenitis. You can see the smile on her face right now. And French going back for serve number 5.
And just long. What a great run from French right there.
Absolutely. A little too much power on it, but you can't blame her. She had 4 great serves. You can't ask for anything more out of a player than that.
As we have Damon back to serve for the Firebirds.
I'm telling you, man, the reason she digs so well is because she ate those Martian potatoes.
And that is another nice serve for the Firebirds.
Absolutely. And here we go. Teller checking in for the Titans. And Cannon Boyd back to serve.
Boyd to serve. Picked up by Carroll. Bell with the set back out to Rory. And that is a great shot.
Wow. There was some power on that hit. Perfect placement from the Firebirds right there. And number 3. Detweiler back in.
As they will not be running a 5-1 anymore.
Firebirds switching it up here.
Up by French. Irvin with the set to Harrington. Oh, and that is a great block from Rory right there. As Harrington tried to go with the tip, but she said, not today. Sorry.
I love it. I love it, Vince. Not today. We have seen a lot of great plays here out of the Carthage defense.
Picked up by French. Urban back up to French. French takes a shot. Good up by Detweiler. Carroll takes with the hands. Good set. Free ball over by Rory. Picked up by French. Urban with the set to Teller. Off the hands. Great up from Manojlovic. Picked up by Detweiler. Rory tries to go over the net, but it is just outside the antenna. Point for all Titans.
And Shannon and Feeney will check back in, looking to extend this lead. But as it is 7-4 here in the Shirk Center, the Titans looking to send it home in 3.
Feeney with the serve. And just into the net. That'll be a point for the Firebirds.
Uncharacteristic of Feeney. She's usually one of the most consistent behind the service line for the Titans.
As Stahl will be coming back into the game and to serve for the Firebirds. Up by French. Feeney with the set to Teller off the slide. And what a shot from Teller. As the line was wide open.
Teller with running great slides all season. That one was no exception. Phenomenal hit down line. Carthage couldn't dig it.
Bardenitis back to serve for the Titans. Picked up by Damon. Detweiler at the serve to Carroll. Carroll tips it right over the net. Good spot. Picked up by Feeney. Boyd back to serve with French. Back to set French. Back set to French. As she gets the kill. Wow.
Phenomenal cross shot from Taylor French. Carthage defense couldn't dig it. And Bardenitis is back to serve again.
I had an energy drink before this, so I'm a little shaky right now.
Little jittery? I got you, man. Monster, Celsius, what'd you have?
Monster.
Oh, those will get you.
Swing by Carroll. Up by Bardenitis as Boyd and Feeney try to hustle for it, but could not quite get to it.
You see the high fives. You see the huddle. You see the camaraderie between the Titans here.
As Noosh Wander checks in for the middle, as well as number 7, McTeague. Back to serve for the Firebirds.
I like that last name, Mateague.
It is a nice last name.
It's like, it sounds dignified, Mateague. Sounds like she owned like a castle in England somewhere.
As Teller will check back or go back to the service line to serve for the Titans. Right over the tape. Picked up by Stahl. Manojlovic back to Carroll. Carroll takes a shot, and Bardenitis could not quite get that up.
What a great swing by Liv Carroll, putting it right in front of Bardenitis to where she can't get it.
As Bell checks in for Detweiler, as Carroll goes back to serve.
Firebirds running the 6-2 this time. Interesting. Or actually, sorry, 5-2.
And into the net. Wow, very uncharacteristic from both teams as a lot of serves have gone into the net tonight.
Very uncharacteristic indeed. And Erdman and Harrington check in for the Titans.
Erdman back to serve for the Titans. Picked up by Carroll. Bell with the hands. Back to Neuschwander. She takes the slide. Great up by Barnice. Oh, picked up by Urban. Bumps out to French from Boyd. Up by Damon, and that's a net call on number...
That looked like it was off the head of Damon.
It did.
It did. Did it?
From up here, it looked like it was, but hopefully she's all right.
She looks like she's fine. She's taking it like a champ.
As the Firebirds will take the second and final timeout here in the third set. As the Titans have a commanding 5-point lead. And right now, we will be going to a short commercial break here at IU Sports, as well as 12-ounce Sports.
Drives one in the air to center field. This is down for a base hit. The Titans are going to win the ball game. Ethan Berg walks it off, and the Titans storm all the way back with 9 runs in their last 2 innings. They win it tonight, 13-12.
And Ollie Mers is playing in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen, as we come back to the Schurch Center for this match between the 2 undefeated teams left in the CCIW. The Illinois Wesleyan Titans and the Carthage Firebirds. And the sideline is dancing a bit on the Titans side as they look ready to play. Abby Erdman back to the service line. Great serve. Dug by Damon. And Manojlovic hits, but dug by French. And Erdman can't get it up. It was a great set by Belton Manojlovic, making it hard on the Titan defense, as Manojlovic will go back to serve. And here we go, Manojlovic with the float serve. And that's an ace off the platform of Boyd and out. She can't dig it. And I'm telling you, the service luck is due to the fire shoe game of Manojlovic. Those things look like Sour Patch watermelons, and I love those things. And here we go, Erdman to Bardenitis, tipping from the back row. Bell to the middle, Neuschwander, dug by Bardenitis. Erdman to Harrington, off the hands of the block. Bell, dug by Erdman. Boyd setting French on the outside. Cross shot it in!
Sorry, I left you solo right there. I had to get some water real quick.
Hey, it's okay. I just talked about Sour Patch watermelons. You didn't miss anything, too.
Those are pretty good.
Those are, man. I don't know what. I've just been craving like sour study snacks lately. It's about to become
good.
Sour Patch watermelons. So,
all right, French with the serve. Picked up by Damon. Bell back to the Neuschwander. Good touch by French as there was a net call called on, I believe, on number 14.
Number 14.
Or 17.
Regardless, great hit by Neuschwander. Fire getting it off the hands of the IU defense. And Jenna Damon serve.
Picked up by French. Erdman back up to Harrington down the middle. Good block as Boyd was not there to get the recovery right there as Firebirds take another point.
And here we go, Jenna Damon back to serve again.
Damon with the serve. Boyd with the pass. Erdman with the set to Palmer. Palmer takes a shot right through the block.
Great hit by Palmer right into that defense. And she'll check out, and Teller will come back in. We'll be looking to see that phenomenal slide.
Cannon Boyd will be going back to serve for the Titans. Picked up by Manojlovic. Bell back out to Rowie. And that's off the block, I believe, as that just hit the end line as well. Point Firebirds.
Great point by Firebirds.
Dat Weiler will be checking back in for Bell.
She has been doing phenomenal defensively for the Carthage Firebirds. I mean, she's just there at the right time in the right place.
With the serve picked up by French. Erdman to Teller off the net, and what a set by Erdman.
And Hannah Teller with the connection, and it is another point. Titans extending their lead to 3.
Especially being able to set the middle off, like Hannah Teller, off the net is a very lethal weapon to have on your offense of attacking for your team.
Absolutely.
Served by Feeney, picked up Manilovic. Detweiler back to Rowie, off the face, goes up, picked up by Teller. Feeney back out to Barnice. Barnice takes a swing off the block, and that's a point. Wow.
Great hit.
They're playing like tennis up at the top of the net. They kept going back and forth.
Playing ping pong, playing tennis a little bit, but the Titans are coming out on top right now.
Feeney with the serve. Picked up by Manilovic. Detweiler out to Carroll. Carroll tips it right over the net. Picked up by Feeney as she is under the net, but no call. And Shannon, one up from Damon as there was a net call called on Carroll.
Wow, net call on Firebirds. Feeney's rolled under the net, not called, and that was a great hit by Shannon.
I believe the refs did not call her under the net as she was not in interference with the play.
I believe so, too.
Picked up by Carroll. Detweiler back to Carroll. Carroll takes a shot down the line. That just goes long.
And that is another Titan point. They lead by 6, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a great service run from Feeney as well. Short serve and goes right to the Why? I always jinx it. Every time I say someone's doing good behind the service line, it's a miss serve. Yes. Every time.
It looked like Feeney was looking to hit the tee on the left side, but just went short on that. Man.
Rowie back to serve. Picked up by French. Beautiful pass. Feeney sets Shannon in the middle, and boom!
And it works, ladies and gentlemen.
Quick kill by the Titans right there.
Absolutely. The Titans have their foot fully on the gas right now, and they're not letting up. Look at this. Set to Shannon in the middle. Cross shot off the block. Great hit.
Barnett is back to serve for the Titans. Picked up by Rowie. Detweiler. Tipped over by Pettinger. Up to Shannon off Detweiler's hands, and that will be another point for the Titans as Titans take a commanding 7-point lead, 5 points away from victory.
Absolutely.
Right here, we need to see the Firebirds. They need to do something right here, get some momentum, get a kill, as they need to start making the comeback right now. Serve by Barnice, picked up by Rowie. Detweiler up to Carroll. Picked up by Barnice over the net. Picked up by Damon. Detweiler up to Pettinger. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney backs up to Shannon. Shannon takes a shot down the line.
What a shot!
Oh, my God!
Oh, my goodness!
Wow.
That was a hit, ladies and gentlemen.
What a kill.
I was not expecting that off. That set looked a little inside, but Shannon, oh, my goodness!
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Kaylin Shannon.
Raining fire from down above.
Out of nowhere. Barnice with the serve. Picked up by Damon. Detweiler back out to Manilovic. Picked up by Boyd. Feeney back out to back to Teller and blocked by Pettinger.
Finally, the stop the Carthage Firebirds needed. They are out of timeouts. So until Iwu calls a timeout, they are on the court.
And we have McTeague back in the game to serve for the Firebirds. Picked up. And that's an ace for McTeague. Coming into the game, third set, down by 7 at that point, and she comes in and makes an impact. That is awesome to see.
What a performance from Teague right here.
McTeague,
my bad. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I could.
Great serve, picked up by Boyd. Feeney up to Teller. Teller back to the end line, and McTeague could not get that up, as that will be a point Titans right there.
Titans lead by 7, 3 points away from victory. And hopefully a ranking as Teller goes back to serve.
Teller with the serve. Picked up by Stahl. Detweiler up to middle to Manilovic. Picked up by Feeney over the net. Picked up by Neuschwander. Back to Carroll from Stahl. Carroll can't really do much. It's a tight set. Another point for the Titans.
Great point there for the Titans. 2 away from victory here in the Shirk Center. Their home court.
Titans have been dominating all 3 sets this game. Teller with the serve. Short, picked up by Damon. Detweiler back to Carroll. Carroll takes a swing. Cross, and that is touched by Feeney right there.
Wow. Phenomenal hit from Carthage as Carroll will go back to serve.
And the Titans will be passing 2, putting Barnett at the end line. Carroll to serve, picked up by Boyd. Great ball. Feeney with the push to Palmer. Palmer picked up by Boyd. Barnes puts it right back up to French. French takes a swing off the block. Damon, great up. Bell puts it back to Manojlovic. Takes a shot. Boyd with an up. Feeney with the bumps at the French. French goes up. Tips deep. Picked up by Stahl. Bell with the dump. Deep corner. And wow, what a spot.
Every time Bell dumps it, it has been a point for Carthage.
She's dumped into the donut shop. Dumped it behind by the tee as well as deep corner. I call that shot a pineapple. That's what I've gotten told growing up. Pineapple. That's the dump.
Well, I want me some pineapple, Bell.
And great up by Feeney. Boyd puts up for Shannon. Shannon takes a shot into the net as there will be another Firebird point right there.
This is a great run from the Firebirds. Exactly what they needed. Putting some pressure on the Titans, making them nervous.
Carroll is back to serve. Up by French. Feeney bumps it back to French. She's going to take a shot. Roll shot. Picked up Manojlovic. Bell up to Neuschwander. Up by Boyd. Feeney back row attack to Barnes. Takes a shot, and that goes long. Point Firebirds.
And Carroll will go back to serve again.
Firebirds making a late push here in the third set.
Also, shout out to our women's soccer team as they are leading Wheaton by 3 right now.
Barnes the pass up to Palmer, and that goes deep. And I believe she was trying to go for the high hands as the Titans will take their first time out of the set, up 3 in the third set. And I believe we will be going to a short commercial break here at iwoosports.com and 12 Ounce Sports.
And welcome back to the Shark Center, ladies and gentlemen. Late here in set number 3. Titans lead by 3, looking to get these final 2 points to solidify their victory. But the Carthage Firebirds not giving up. They are making a comeback right in here with Liv Carroll behind the service line.
Served by Carroll, picked up by Barnes. Feeney up to French on the inside set. She takes a shot into the net as Titans have made back-to-back-to-back errors, hitting errors. And this is what you do not want to see late in the third set. They're playing really good. Took their foot off the pedal. So you put it right back on for these last 2 points as Carroll is back to serve. Now down by 2. Up by Barnes. Feeney pushes it to Shannon. She takes a shot up by Damon, but just goes to the bleachers. Kaylin Shannon coming into this game and giving the Titans a push to match point here in the Shark Center. Hayden.
Absolutely. She has been a huge asset there on the right side. Absolutely smacking it. And Abby Erdman goes back to the line to finish this game out.
Picked up by Damon. Bell up to Manojlovic off the block. Oh, great touch. Oh, my God. What's up? Bell to send back to Manojlovic. She gets it. That was. If Harrington would have had that block right there, we would have seen this clip on iWoo Sports Insta page. We would have seen it.
That was a great defensive play by the Titans, but Carthage immediately sending it back.
Manojlovic back to serve. Picked up by Boyd. Erdman bumps up to French. She just takes a shot, and that's I don't know about that call, Hayden. That looked in.
The crowd showing their disapproval, but the ref has called it out, and that
the one thing I will disagree with, the ref turned. The ref got away from the line, and the ref is not supposed to do that. Manojlovic to the serve, picked up by Boyd. Erdman back to French, quick, tipped up, picked up by Rui, back out to her. She tips it, picked up by French. Erdman back to Harrington. And that's
in!
Deep corner shot.
Victory!
What a spot from Harrington as the Titans will win the third set, 25-23, as they will take down the Firebirds 3-0, now making them the lone undefeated team in the CCIW.
What a phenomenal win for the Titans. The Carthage Firebirds giving them a run for their money, but they close it out in the end. Wow, what a game to witness in the back end. Man, uncharacteristic service errors and hitting errors from both sides, but Titans coming out with a victory. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back soon for the post-game interview here in the Shirk Center.
Honestly, hey, let's just talk right now. We have some time to kill.
Yeah.
What have you
Go behind.
Ups for the Titans. One was just their defense. Their defense all around was phenomenal. They were there. They were playing scrappy. They were chasing balls, digging it. That kept them alive and kept them from Carthage getting easy points. I think that was a high point, and that's what's ensured their victory today.
I think after the first set, they picked up their serving behind the service line, minimizing the errors. I feel like that was very key to do. As the second set, they won by a lot. As the third set, they kind of let up towards the end, but they were able to finish it out. Just the hitting errors. I believe that, honestly, those hitting errors, they are tough to see, but they were trying to swing at it. And I'd rather win on a swing than win on a tip, you know?
Absolutely. All aggressive errors, and that's all you can ask for from a volleyball team.
But yeah, I thought the start to this week for sure, starting with a 3-0 victory over Carthage is very good, as I believe their next two games are on Friday.
Yes, I believe so.
I gotta check this.
I believe they're on the road Friday and Saturday.
We should know this, Aid.
We should. We're avid fans. We should.
All right, let's see. This game brings them to 11-5 on a 4-game win streak.
What a run from the Titans.
Sorry, say it again?
They were rough a little early coming in the beginning of the season, losing some away matches, but they have defended their home turf.
Their next game, or 2 games, will be on this Friday at the Elmhurst Tournament, playing Wartburg and UW River Falls.
Wow. Those will be some good matches. Make sure to tune in on the streaming networks for that. As also, next Wednesday, October 16th, they will face the North Central Cardinals in Naperville. Then finally, they'll come back Friday, October 18th, to face UW Stevens Point.
That is the 18th, right?
The 18th.
I won't be at that game.
What?
I'm going to be out of town.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Watch it live.
Oh, I'm going to watch it live.
Okay. You're going to listen to me broadcast?
Mm-hmm. We're going to get you guys another special guest. We have a few candidates in mind.
Yes. Fortunately, Vince DiCasola will be leaving us after this year. Bro, that saddens my heart.
I know. It's kind of sad. I've been doing it. It's my second year doing it. Got dragged in by KJ last year to do it. I'll be honest with you guys. I did not want to broadcast at all. I thought it was really weird. But now we're going to be heading to the interview with Coach Kim Nelson-Brown.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello. Well, welcome, Coach. How are you doing?
Good now that it's over.
Absolutely. There had to be some nerves going in facing the last undefeated team in the CCIW conference. What was your mindset in preparing for this game, and what were going to be some key aspects for you winning this game?
Obviously being consistent, and I think we struggled with that the last couple days in practice, and so kind of, both teams missed a lot of serves, and so it's hard to get into a rhythm, and it's hard to get into that rhythm that we play at when it's constantly like that. And so obviously that was not the game plan, but we found a way, and good teams will find a way to win still, and I think we did that tonight.
Absolutely. We saw a lot of tips out of Carthage tonight, but your team was ready on defense playing scrappy. It was great to see. How does it feel being the last undefeated team in the CCIW?
It's good, but we still have several more games to go. So, we have a target on our back, and we know that, and that's okay. But we got to keep working. We got to keep getting better.
Yep. You're on the road this weekend. You got 2 back-to-back games, Friday and Saturday night. How are you going to prepare for those?
Both of them are on Friday.
They're
both Friday at Elmhurst, and we play Wartburg first and UW River Falls, so I'll be heading home tonight to watch some film.
Hey, that's great to hear. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Coach Kim Nelson-Brown.
Thank
Great
you.
victory for the Titans.
Thank
we'll
you.
see you next time here.
Sounds
on
great. Thanks.